CabinetDiscounters.com. Cabinet Discounters. Did you know Comcast Business goes beyond fast? Hello. What's up? Hey, everybody. Oh, man. Oh, give everybody a few minutes to get on in the room, y'all. Get on in the room. How y'all doing today? Anybody in the rooms? Hello. Hello to you. Good afternoon. Ciao. It's been a long week, and I'm only on Wednesday. I don't know about y'all. Let me see. What's up, VB Stevens? Hey, how you doing, baby? Sorry, I just got a text. I was trying to figure this out. Sorry, I was getting a text in. How you guys doing? We're gonna go ahead and jump in. We'll see who comes through. This is earlier than I normally go live, but I haven't been live all week, so I thought I would pop on in and say hi to everybody. Child, they crazy. I try to stay on the porch. I do have a few things I won't say today, but I do try to stay on the porch. I do try to stay on the porch, you know. But I do have a few my little 2 cents to say about a situation that's been kind of floating around for the last well, it's really been floating around the last couple of weeks, I guess. It's in the title, Skillet. What up, Abby? Hey, boo. I know you working, girl. I know you working hard, girl. Getting over your weekend shenanigans, child. Weekend shenanigans. I ain't mad at you though. Your birthday, if you ain't still feeling your birthday 3 days after your birthday, you ain't doing right. So, couple of things went down today. I had a little bit of flexibility, honey. We were doing grades today, so I could listen to the YouTube. You know, normally I'm at work and I can't see what's going on during the day. But today I had, as they say, I had time. And I did notice I saw VS's live this morning, her interview with Skillet, and then I saw Mother's response and his explanation as to why he won't or is not going to accept her apology. And you know, I'm biased. Y'all know I'm biased, so I don't need to. There's no need for me to say that I'm biased. But it never ceases to amaze me how, and maybe people don't really fully understand how deep this whole situation went. I understand. Hey, what's up, David? How you doing, babe? I 100% understand why he's saying, look, there's some things that just can't be forgiven. And I don't think y'all understand how deep what this woman did. And I'm sorry. What up, Betty White? I'm sorry for her I'm sorry for her health issues, that she's, been in bad health. I'm sorry that she has a cancer diagnosis. And I am also very sorry that she felt as though no longer being here was the best option. Okay. So let me just say that on the front end. This is in no way me kicking somebody while they're down, figuratively speaking. But this is me getting some stuff off my chest. Hey, Shauna, how you doing, baby? Because it continues to irritate me and piss me off when I see people spin and turn narratives to what they want them to be and not what they actually are. Let's take all of this off of YouTube for a minute and let's just look at the facts as they are. Let's take it off of YouTube, because people seem to think that because it happens on YouTube, then the rules of the regular world just don't apply. They seem to think that if I do it on YouTube, then nothing else matters. No. YouTube is still part of the real world. And so let's assume for a minute that someone called to your uncle's job. I don't care. Favorite uncle you don't like. I don't care. Called to your uncle's job and told your uncle's coworker, not supervisor or anything, but coworker, Uncle Johnny be touching on them boys. And I got proof. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm about to call the person who said that Uncle Johnny be touching on him. And I'm going to get him to call you and tell you his story. You see how that works? Now, from there, the whole office knows, because you can't keep a secret. So you told one person and they told one person and they told one person. And by the end of the day, the whole office knows that Uncle Johnny be touching on those boys. And everybody is waiting for this person to call and give his side of the story and tell you about what Uncle Johnny been doing. And they waiting. And in the meantime, while you waiting for this person to call in to the job to tell you their story, everybody, hey, BB Nice, how you doing? Everybody is now, y'all know how that game of telephone goes. Now the story is getting exaggerated and it's getting worse. And the more and more people retell the story, the worse the story is getting. Oh, he done molested his own children. Now he beat his children. Now he done this. Oh, he done that. Oh, he got this reputation. Oh, he has that reputation. And after this goes on for about a week of everybody speculating, word around town, everybody at the job talking, everybody making up their own narrative about what Uncle Johnny done. Then that same person that called the first time calls back in and says, I was lying. That ain't never happened. I was just making that up because I was trying to be with the cool crowd. I wanted them to be my friend. So I made up a story about Uncle Johnny. I'm sorry, Uncle Johnny. I know it ain't a whole lot of people in this room right now, but how many people in here understand why Uncle Johnny would say, I do not accept your apology? Put a 1 in the chat if you understand. Now, if you don't understand, go on and put a 2. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand why Uncle Johnny said, I am not going to accept your apology. Shauna said, I'm just going to keep putting a 1. Shauna said 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now, I'm not getting into religion and how we should forgive. I'm not even talking about none of that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about that raw emotion. That raw emotion on the front end. See, people seem to think that because this is YouTube, you can say whatever you want to say. But what y'all don't understand, and again, yes, I am biased. But what y'all don't understand is you have taken, this goes deeper than just doxing. This goes deeper than just, I'm going to tell somebody where you live. I'm going to show somebody pictures of your cousin, your aunt, your mama. I mean, yeah, all of that's bad, but that ain't even what this is about. You went somewhere, and these videos are up. You can put the video on private. You can delete it. But guess what? If I screenshot it or I downloaded it, I have it. And I can splice it up, cut it up, and play it whenever I feel like it because you put it on a public platform. So now, the other part of this, some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not know. Exactly, Abby. Skillet also made a video where she threatened to shoot him because she was caught up in proving that what she was saying was right and that he was lying and he's such a horrible person. She threatened him. She showed a picture, like you go to the target range, those silhouettes, you go to the target range. She showed a picture of that on her basement wall full of bullet holes and said, "Spill it, boy, you next," and pointed at that picture. And then she went on to say how her husband was in law enforcement and they got all kinds of guns in their house. Now, this is someone who lives 20 minutes from him. And thanks to certain people who will not be named, now you know his address. He's supposed to say, "Oh, okay, I accept your apology. Okay." That's what he's supposed to say? Seriously, though? Yeah. Abby said, every time, the grocery store, the church, the parking lot, the Piggly Wiggly, the mall. You know what I'm saying, y'all? And so, yes, that is my mother. I am his daughter. I'm one of his children. But even if you take, like I said, you got to take it off of you. I was going to say U Street. You got to take it off of YouTube and understand that this is serious. This isn't just doxing or talking about somebody's. And again, I'm not saying that those things aren't serious, but you start blaming somebody of a criminal act as heinous. That's what I'm looking for. As heinous as sexual abuse. First of all, you buying into every stereotype that people have about gay men around children. Let's just go on and call a spade, okay? So that's the stereotype that's out there, that a gay man just can't control himself around little kids. That's first of all. Second of all, you said this man has worked around children. He's worked around children. He's worked at a school. He told y'all he's worked at a school. Do you understand how serious, if those accusations had picked up any steam and people had started believing it, do you understand how serious that could have gotten? You guys, it's no joke. Sometimes this stuff just goes too far, and I stay on the porch. I do. I do my best to stay on the porch with my electric lemonade and rocking my rocking chair and sip. I do, but I just had to say my little 2 cents on this because I ain't said nothing when it went down. I ain't said, and it's funny because y'all know thank you, Divine Lady. It's funny because y'all know. Because I do talk to mother. I don't know if mother in here or not. I don't know if mother in the bushes or if mother taking a nap. Because I talked to mother earlier and he was about to lay it down, take him a little nappy nap. I do, Shauna. I do stay on the porch, girl. Shauna, you know how much I could say? Child, do you know how much I could say? But mother was telling me about this woman. We would talk and he would tell me about this woman who wanted to take him because he had been saying that he wanted to go to the amusement park and go to that new ride. And he was saying how this person had been reaching out to him, wanting to take him, wanting to go, whatever. So I didn't know her name or anything, but he had been telling me about her. And so when all this stuff went down, I was like, what? So it's the same person? Are you serious? And so I just had to throw Jane, and he doesn't like. I really wish, and that's the other thing about these narratives that piss me off. People act like he always attacking somebody. No, he's not. He's defending himself. You show me where he's ever attacked somebody first. Now, the problem is, if you tap his hand, he gonna slap your face. And see, that's the problem. People ain't ready for the comeback. People ain't ready for the comeback. Hey, little baby, how you doing, boo? People ain't ready for the comeback. And so that's what people get in their feelings. Because they're not ready for the comeback. But yeah, so I just want people to understand why some things you just can't say. Yes, he does, BB Nice. Yes, he does. Some things you just can't say, I'm sorry, and it's over. Like some things just, you step on my foot. Yeah, we good. We cool. All right, cool. You know what I mean? You lose my favorite shirt. I'm going to be pissed off about it, but I ain't going to end no friendship over it. All right, you mad. You sorry. Okay, cool. But there's some things that, what up, Jacqueline? How you doing, boo? It's just some things that just take that stuff to another level. So I just had to put my 2 cents in. And for the people who don't understand why he's not quick to just be like, oh, I accept your apology, understand how deep that was, those accusations that she made. She not only accused this man of being a child molester, she said she had proof. She said that she knew someone who he had molested and she was going to provide the proof. Then she further put an exclamation point on it by threatening him. So that's all I'm going to say. And then I'm done with it. And again, I'm sorry that she's dealing with what she's dealing with. I'm sorry about her health issues. I absolutely am. But that does not absolve you from bad behavior. I'm sorry. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. So anyway, y'all, let's get back to our regularly scheduled programs, honey. Did y'all see where Robyn is finally going to break her silence, honey, and tell her Whitney Houston story? Did y'all see that? Now, we know for years, if anybody know anything about Whitney Houston in the 1980s, coming up in the 80s, 90s, whatever, everybody knows that there have always been whispers. Always been. Thank you, Miss Dudley. Thank you, baby. There have always been whispers of Whitney Houston and Robyn. Abby, I'm going to get to that, Abby. I'm going to get to that. Having a little something extra. Even to the point where supposedly Bobby Brown gave Whitney Houston the ultimatum that it's either her or me. I shouldn't say supposedly. Bobby Brown put it in his movie. If y'all saw that movie that came on BET last year, he put it in the movie that he gave her the ultimatum. Now, he didn't go deep. He put the innuendo in the movie, but he didn't explicitly say it in the movie. But if you could read between the lines, honey, it was clear as day. But yes, Robyn is now releasing her memoirs and her story. And she talks about when she met Whitney. She was 19, Whitney was 17. They became friends, and then they became special friends. Up until she signed with Clive Davis. And once she signed with Clive Davis, Whitney said, we can't do this anymore. The world won't understand. Because remember, this was the 80s. This was the early 80s, honey. And she said the world just won't understand and they won't accept it. She also talked about the fact that her mother told her no two women should be that close. Now, we know what her mama meant by that, honey. We know what her mama meant. Oh, really, baby nice? I know you from up that area. Yeah. She's from my hometown, and my brother were close with them. Okay. Oh, girl, you know they ain't never stopped. Here's the thing. You know they ain't never stopped. I know they ain't never stopped. Shah Cola said, I will be there when the book is released. I would be honest with you. I mean, I got two things to say about that. First of all, I feel like we already know what we want to know. She does talk about the drug abuse. She does talk about some of the other things. I mean, maybe I don't know. But here's my thing with it. Up until today, And I heard rumblings of this a few months ago. I heard the rumblings that she was writing her memoir. But up until today, with the confirmation that the book was actually coming out, I had so much respect for Robyn, because I said, Robyn never betrayed Whitney. She never told their story. There was never a doubt in my mind that Robyn and Whitney were together. There was never a doubt in my mind, okay? But up until today, with the confirmation that this book was coming out, I'd always had so much respect for Robyn, because I was like, even when she died, people were looking for her again. Like, it has sort of gone away, but then when she died, it was like, where's Robyn? Where's Robyn? Where's Robyn? Is Robyn coming to the funeral? Is Robyn going to be there? Where's Robyn? Where's Robyn? And I always respected the fact that she went away quietly, that she didn't tell any secrets, she didn't betray Whitney. But now I'm like, why now? Why do you feel the need to tell your story now? It can't be. You would have made more money doing it when she first died. Hell, you'd have made more money doing it when she was still alive. So it can't be the money. Well, I can't say it can't be the money, but if money was your motivation, wouldn't it have been your motivation when you could have made more money doing it? Because I promise you, she's been offered over the years. She's been offered all kinds of money to write this story. I promise you she has. She never will, but you have to understand they were lovers, and Robyn was forced to keep. I understand, BB. I understand. You know, and okay, Shauna, it's her truth, but ain't nobody asking her. Like, at this point, who's still asking? I hear what you're saying. It's her story that includes Whitney, but at the end of the day, people are going to be buying a book because you're talking about Whitney. Ain't nobody buying a book because of Robyn Crawford. If she wrote a book called Robyn Crawford, The Life and Story of Robyn Crawford, first of all, the first thing you would say is who? And then you would keep walking to another book. Like, who buying it? So I get it that it's her story. Right, exactly, BB Nice. At this point, it's really not a secret. It's like you said, yeah, it's just tea. And at this point, people are buying the book to get the tea, because they're not buying the book for confirmation, because hell, we done got that. But we're buying the book to see if you're going to give us any salacious stories that we haven't already had. Now, let's just go on through the run list. We done had the Whitney story, the Bobby and Whitney story, the Bobby Christina reality show after Whitney died. Hell, we had the Bobby reality show. Then we had the Bobby Christina story. And we had the Bobby Brown story. How many more stories are we going to, how many more different ways are we going to tell everybody that she was a crackhead? How many different ways are we going to tell this woman's story? We get it. And I guess, again, when I ain't judging her, because I haven't walked a mile in that woman's shoes. I agree with you saying, BB Nice. She was forced to keep quiet about somebody that was probably the love of her life. Like, they probably had a relationship on a level that, you know, that once in a lifetime type situation. So I understand that. I do. And I'm trying not to judge. So I understand that. But I just feel like you could have kept that woman's secret. Like, at this point, you could have kept that. They still offering her money for this story. It may not be something that we're interested in, but someone, oh yeah, people, oh no, people are interested. Oh, people are interested. You know what? Exactly. Crack is whack. That's when I knew her ass was a crackhead. If I had any doubts, when she did that Barbara Walters interview, I said, did she just ask us to get receipts from the drug dealer? Who does that? You're right, David. Stale tea. I love tea, y'all. I drink tea all the time. You know how you have tea and then you let it sit overnight and you come back in the morning thinking you about to drink that tea and it's that's what that is. She must only be going to talk about the Whitney part because nobody cares. Okay. Because they said in the article I read, they said that she is happily, she lives with her partner. They've adopted 2 children and she's a fitness instructor or something like that. Okay. Okay. Ciao. that. I'm gonna stop. I get that from El Teddy. I done picked up his colloquialisms. I gotta stop doing that. I found myself doing that in my Greenleaf review last night. I kept going, child. I said, I ain't got that. I didn't pick that up from that damn El Teddy. Ugh. I'm gonna get him. She must exactly, little baby, because at the end of the day, and again, I haven't walked a mile in that woman's shoes, but I just feel like if she had a story to tell, and maybe she wasn't ready to tell it before now. I don't know. Cola. BB, yeah. But I feel like everybody knows. I mean, maybe she just feels the need for the confirmation, but I feel like the world knows. Like, I knew. I was a child and I knew. Because back in the day, honey, I used to read, Word Up magazine, Black Beat, Word, what's the other one? Right On. Like, I read all those magazines. Hell, I knew, and those articles are real generic. Those articles were real generic. I knew in them damn articles that I said, it's something going on with Robyn. That little something there. Does she need to get Thank Miss Mars. Thank you, Booby. It's the lip gloss is Fenty. It's Fenty. But it's the gloss over my lipstick. It's the Fenty. Thank you, Gary. What's up, Simply Be Yourself 100? I be digging your comments on my videos, Gary. I be digging my comments on my video. Your comments on my videos, Gary. How you doing, Gary? Yeah, so anyway, I just had to throw that 2 cents on there. Now, let me say this. I wouldn't be opposed to finding the book in my stocking for Christmas. I ain't gonna say that I would buy it, but if I found a copy, I'd probably read it. If I have to be honest. Fenty, get it, girl. I thought you wore a different brand. Girl, I wear whatever I have. Let me explain something to you about how my makeup is set up. Now, you think, you're probably talking about my Arbonne. This is Arbonne. And I actually need to order some more because you see, y'all know I hold on to a tube till it screams, but you see this was almost empty. So I need to order me another one. But this is, okay, so one time I went to Sephora. I think it was when I bought the Fenty stuff. I bought a 3-pack of the Fenty lip gloss one time or something like that. And I got, you know how they give you those little samples. So this is a sample of Givenchy. And I don't know the color, but that's the color I have on. And then I have the lip gloss over top of it. Hey, B. Angie B. This is how I feel about the Harriet Tubman movie. I'm not going to go to the movies, but if it's on my... Look, y'all, I was going to go see the Harriet Tubman movie today. I'm still on the fence about it, but a couple of quick announcements. I was going to go see it. When I finish this up, remind me, Abby, I got 2 announcements to make. I was going to go, well, 3, I guess. I was going to go see it today because I got our work at 12. Grades were due today. They're due at midnight. And I very seldom get behind on my grading, but I got behind this quarter. Because normally when grades are due, baby, the minute that window open, boom, 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 my grades are in and it's that monkey off my back. And had I done that, I would have been able to leave work today at 12:30. I could have caught the 1:30 movie, went to see Harriet, and still been back home before my normal time. But I didn't. I ain't get out of that building today. I did get sidetracked because me and Mother were on the phone. But I ain't leave the building today till about 3 o'clock trying to get my grades in. But they in, honey. They are in. So I think that what I'm going to do is get up first thing Saturday morning and go catch the first movie. The first movie is cheap. You can get the first movie for cheap. So I think I'm going to get up and catch it. Okay, I see Don't Waste Your Money, and I see it was great. See what I'm saying? Oh, no, I was excited to see the movie. A review I watched said it was almost like an action movie, and there are a few made-up instances. I heard that they made up some stuff. Oh, thank you, Abby, for dropping my information. I appreciate it, girl. I appreciate it. B. Angie B said she was not impressed. See what I'm saying? And then people are having issues with the actress making some comments, honey. I still need, you know what? I need to Google it. I really need to go see, because y'all keep telling me that she said stuff, and I don't know what this woman done said. I need to go see what this woman done said. Hey, JJ. Hey, boo. Now I'm going to see if it's streaming tonight on the Fire Stick. See, y'all ain't right. Y'all need to go on and get that black movie y'all money. If you watch it on the Fire Stick, at least pay for a ticket online. At least buy a ticket. Get that black movie your money. I'm torn about Harriet. The director is a lady from Silence of the Lambs. Ooh. They always do be nice. And that's why as a historian, I'm so hesitant about historical movies. You just have to you have to really know the real story before you can enjoy a movie with a little bit of Hollywood in it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like anything else. You've got to know the story before you go in there. Oh, really? Really, Abby? Oh. They messed up the legacy? Oh, man. Damn. See, that's what I was afraid of, y'all. That's exactly what I was afraid of with this movie. Well, hey, Jay Parrish. How you doing, babe? Well, let me say this. Yeah, I knew she was making some disparaging comments about Black American women. I knew that. I just didn't know specifically what she was saying and in what context. Like, you just go around just calling people out their name? Like, that's what you do? Like, you know? I don't see anything past 5 o'clock. Yeah. I always get up and go. And see, I had something to do Saturday evening, so I need to go. But here's the reason why I need to go see it, y'all. I'm torn, but I'm going to go see it, and I'm going to tell you why. Lady Nika, I don't know if you guys know Lady Nika, but if y'all don't know who Lady Nika is, y'all check out her. She has a YouTube channel. Y'all check Lady Nika out. Lady Nika has invited myself to be, myself and a few other people she's going to get to be on a panel on Sunday discussing the movie. And I agreed to be on the panel. So I guess I better go see the movie. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't like it, that will be my commentary on the panel. It's what I didn't like about it and why I did not like it. So that's why I do need to see it before Sunday. Because I can't discuss something I didn't see. You know. Not wait for Frozen 2. Yeah, we talking a little bit about, I don't know how we got off on Harriet, but yeah, we talking about Harriet. Huh? Buy it online at the senior price. Yeah, I mean, even if you just buy the cheap ticket, but if y'all gonna bootleg the movie, at least buy a ticket to the movie, y'all. Just support, at least spoil. I mean, I said spoil. I'm reading your comment. At least support the movie. Oh, I do want to see Bad Boys 3. They have the trailers out now. Yeah, I'm probably gonna check it out. But yeah, so Sunday, I'm not sure what time it is, but Sunday, I'll post it on here though when I get the exact time. We'll be over on Lady Nika's platform having that panel. So at some point, I'm gonna see the movie. Now I don't know when that's gonna be because I can't go Friday after work because I'm gonna be working late Friday. It's parent-teacher conferences. I'm gonna be at work Friday until 9 o'clock. And then, like I said, I had something to do Saturday afternoon. So I was contemplating going to Ty Couture's funeral. His funeral is Saturday in New Jersey. And I was actually thinking about doing that as well. I won't make a final decision on that I might not make a decision till Friday. But that is definitely something that I'm thinking about doing. I've been texting back and forth with some people today and yesterday about it. So, yeah. So that might be another reason why I might need to go ahead and go see it because my Saturday might be shot. So, because I Googled where the church is. It would take me about 3 hours, I think 2.5 to 3 hours. So, debating. But for those of you all who did not, Ty Couture, his family did post the funeral arrangements. The funeral is going to be Saturday. They said the church in Camden, New Jersey. But if you go to his Instagram, it's posted on his Instagram page. Yeah. So, all right, y'all. So look, this daggone Popeye's chicken sandwich is back. And I don't know if you guys heard the story about the man who was stabbed to death. Was he to death? Was he killed? Or was he just stabbed? I can't remember. Right over here, not too far from me, honey. It's over there near my cousin's house. That particular, me either, child. That particular Popeyes is, I've been to that particular Popeyes a number of times because it's over there near my cousin's house. And whenever we having get-togethers or something like that, I have gone by there many a day to pick up like a 20-piece or whatever, you know, because, you know, I don't cook. So that'd be my contribution to the party, okay? I'm going to pick up something on my way. And I have been there, yeah, he skipped the line, honey. He skipped the line. And it's funny because I went to Popeyes today and I was like, look, y'all need to have two separate lines. Y'all need to have a line for people who want this sandwich, and I need to have a line for people who just want a 2-piece, because that's all I wanted was a 2-piece. I didn't want the sandwich. But anyway. So. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, exactly, BB. Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Is it good, Shauna? I started to ask. I started to ask for it today. And then I was like, I'm good. I don't even want that. I mean, I'm not saying I'll never, ever try it, but it ain't even that serious. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Overwhelmingly, I've heard good reviews over it. Do that, BNGB. Hey, Usher Morrison channel. How you doing? Welcome. BNGB, you know, every time I see your name, I be thinking about the BNGB from the MC Hammer videos back in the day. Honey. I remember BNGB, honey. The line actually wasn't, it was long, but it wasn't ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It was long, but it wasn't like out the door around the corner, nothing like that. But it was longer than, and to be honest with you, if they had all 3 registers open, it probably wouldn't have been that long. They only had 1 damn register open. Now, as I was leaving, they opened up the other 2 registers. It looked like people were just showing up for work. So I guess there was a shift change when I went in there or something like that. And, because I actually was the first person in, they had opened up a new register, and I was the first person in that register. And then as I was getting my food, they were opening up the 3rd register. So probably once they open up all 3 registers, it probably wouldn't be that much of a line. Just your normal, you know, line that you know, normal fast food line. There you go. I don't want to lose your love. Hey, I couldn't. Thank you, Usher. I couldn't remember. That's what I'm saying, David. They should have been paying overtime and everything else. Shoot. I have no idea what made people trip over these sandwiches. Like, all it takes is for one person to say, this is it. And everybody go running. Hey, dark chocolate. It tastes like a chicken tender on 2 pieces of bread. Nothing special. People just want to be a part of the hype. The spicy sauce ain't spicy. The pickle, not all of that. But the chicken is moist. Okay. Yeah, y'all. And that's, I mean, again, all it takes is for one person. I mean, that's just like anything else. I don't know if y'all remember when we were, well, my age group was kids, and it was like the big Cabbage Patch Kid thing. Like, those were the ugliest damn dolls that I didn't even want. But because it was so hype and it was such a big deal, my mama was determined to get me and my sister a Cabbage Patch Kid. I could care less about that thing. I mean, let's just be clear. But because of the hype, and then it was the Tickle Me Elmo. My mama, we seeing a pattern here with my mama. My mama made sure she bought the Tickle Me Elmo for at the time, my little cousin. I was like, you don't even have no kids and you worried about the daggone Tickle Me Elmo. Oh yeah, Juice said, yep, 3 had him going crazy. Juicy got him crazy. Got him crazy. Cold doing Abby, you said don't do it to my look. Now I tell you what I wish. I wish I still knew what that damn Cabbage Patch Kid was, though. I tell you that. I wish I still had one original one in the packaging. Hell, I could probably retire. I ain't lying. I wish I did. My mom got a Tickle Me, and my nephew has a Tickle Me Elmo now. I mean, it's not the big hype that it once was, but he got one. And he loves Elmo. I bought him. He loves Sesame Street. So I actually bought him like 4 of the Sesame Street characters. I need to get Oscar. He doesn't have Oscar and Mr. Snuffleupagus. Those are the 2. I think I'll get him those 2 for Christmas. No, he has an Oscar. That's a lie. I did buy him Oscar. He doesn't have Mr. Snuffleupagus. Or the Count. He loves the Count. I hate the Count. The Count was my least favorite character on Sesame Street. I do love Elmo. I love Elmo. Yeah, he hasn't Tickle Me Elmo. Yeah, Oscar the Grouch was my favorite. Me too, Shauna. Oscar, but that's my man right there. I love me some Oscar. I ain't understand what the problem was with Oscar. I don't understand why y'all felt the need to keep bothering Oscar and his garbage can. He wasn't bothering y'all. Y'all ever notice how many times they went and bothered Oscar? Oscar was minding his business. And here they come banging on the can, wanting to ask him dumb questions. They're going to call him the Grouch. He wasn't bothering nobody. You know what, Abby? I'm mad. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Yeah, Oscar's place was laid out. That his trash can was like the Mary Poppins bag. Like once you went inside the trash can, honey, he had a whole penthouse going on down there. Okay. Child. Okay, y'all. So let's get to this last little hashtag. Okay, so T.I. Mr. I can't stay faithful to my wife. Mr. My sons are having sex and I'm proud of them. Mr. But I'm going to go to the gynecologist with my daughter to make sure her hymen is still intact. What? Are you serious right now? First of all, how invasive it is. Not what the expectations need to do now. How invasive is that? First of all, for you to be a young teenager and your father going to the gynecologist with you, unless, he's a single parent and there are no other women around and he just got to go. But I just feel like if there's a woman available, that the woman should go with the young lady to the gynecologist's office. Number 2. Little baby, you a mess. Okay. Katana. Y'all know how I'm with names, y'all. Y'all know me no harm. Right, and then for him to eat. Okay, Shauna, hold on. Okay. Well, actually, that's not her mother. That's his youngest daughter. Well, not his youngest daughter, but that's the daughter that's her mother is not Tiny. Her mother is somebody else. That's one of his children from another woman. So my dad went one because my mom had to work. He was like, never ever again. Okay. My father has never. I think my father would pass out if he had to take me to the gynecologist. Like, I just feel like my father would just pass out. Like, I really do. I just think I think my father would lose it, y'all. Yes, he does. He has his three oldest children are by 3 different women. And then he got Tiny that we know of. Because his oldest son, and then the one that's doing music now, and then his daughter, the one that we're talking about, they have 3 different mothers, I believe. I believe he does. And then he's got Tiny, who is the mother of the youngest 3. And then Tiny has her daughter from another relationship. They just one big blended family. Oh, not the stirrups. Girl, if my father, like I said, I don't even think my father would go in the room. Like, for real. My father would be like, I'll wait out here. I'm good. I'm wait right here. I'm wait right here. Deja, that's it. That's the baby's name. Deja. Uh-huh. Now I got 3 kids and they're all by immaculate conception. I think my father would feel the same way too. When my sister got pregnant, honey, that's all I could think about was, what my daddy thinking? What my daddy thinking? Well, let's be real. Remember, you guys, and I don't know. Again, I'm not a doctor. My girl Tish, who's my girl Tish, who's a doctor. She's not in here right now. I'm not a doctor, but from my understanding, a lot of things could break your hymen. It doesn't mean you had sex. You know, there are things that could break your hymen other than intercourse. And who checking it? Who is really checking the hymen? I mean, how do you check? That's too deep. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going too deep. Right. Exactly. If Deja can't have sex, then what's the name? Messiah, Damani, and King better not be. And I want to say that Messiah and Damani have both admitted that to their father that they are sexually active, and he ain't seen have no problem with that. Right. Your hymen can be broken riding a bike. It can be broken riding a horse. Like, it's any number of things that can break your hymen. So for you to even, first of all, for you to do it is ignorant. For you to say it is ignorant. And for people to believe that, anyway, I see that the outrage is across the board, that we are all on the same level of outrage. No, Deja is older than King. She's younger than Messiah. And her and Damani are only separated by like a year. Like, they're right back to back. Like, it's not that much space between her and Damani. And matter of fact, yeah. But it's not a lot of space between her and Damani. Exactly, little baby. Ooh, King's Maynard said he better check, make sure that he good. He don't want to be like Carissa last night on Greenleaf, honey, walking around with the clap. That ain't never gonna happen. Katana. I'm sorry, baby, but that ain't never gonna happen. Ever gonna happen. She ain't going nowhere. Okay, Damani and Messiah have the same mom. Okay, thank you. And Damani and Deja are the same age. Yeah, I knew they were close in age. I didn't know exactly how close, but I knew they were close in age. Okay, so they have the same mom. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay. The oldest 2 graduated already. Well, I know his oldest is in college. I don't know what Damani is doing, but Messiah is in college. Yeah, Deja and Damani are right there together. I do know that. Oh, Shauna, I'm talking about Greenleaf. Do you look at Greenleaf? Honey, Clarissa messed around, had an affair, and got the clap, honey. Child. Clap on, clap off, as El Teddy would say. She'd have got the clap. Oh, okay. Excuse me, we talk about a character on the show Greenleaf, child. Girl, I said, that's messed up. Your husband been cheating on you all these times, And the first time you cheat, you mess around and get a STD. Ain't that something? That is terrible. The girl probably hunching while he out there worrying about her hymen. Okay, because there are other ways. And how can the doctor even tell him that? I thought that, I mean, even though she's a minor, I thought that she still had certain rights. How can the doctor even tell him? I thought you had certain rights, even as a minor, that there were certain things a doctor did not have to disclose to your parents. I thought. Now, I could be wrong. But I thought that even as a minor, that there were things you had a right to when it came to your personal, your privacy. Oh, okay. If he can take her, he privy. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know. That's a mess. I thought that was so disrespectful. And again, to even say it out loud, I thought was just out of pocket. Disrespectful and out of pocket. Hey, Coco Dupree. It's all good, girl. We're going to be on here for about another 10 minutes. And then Abby is going to go live at 7. So she has a story time now. I don't know if y'all were in her live on Monday, but if her live today gonna be anything like her live on Monday, honey, she was dropping all kinds of stuff. Y'all better catch it. She was dropping all kinds of good over there on Monday, honey. All kinds of good. Did y'all vote yesterday? They had elections in Virginia, but not where I live. So some of my coworkers were voted yesterday, and the Democrats took the House down here in Virginia, honey. And you know, Virginia is a good old red state, honey. It didn't turn blue until Obama, so they keeping it blue. He's very misogynistic. Absolutely, he is. If you go back and look at those early, first of all, let's go all the way back to the beginning. You remember when the reason why Tiny and Toya ended was because T.I. didn't want her doing the show anymore. Then if you go back and look at the early seasons of T.I. and Tiny, you hear how he talks to her and you hear the control he has. And even when she was going back on tour with Escape and how he didn't want her on tour. And I mean, he's the reason why she stopped making so much music, because he didn't want her on tour. I take care of the family. I make enough money to take care of the family. I'm like, but this last time, I think she really did convince him that she was going to go somewhere. And he sort of kind of calmed his little butt down a little bit. And I think he's a little bit more open to her having independent projects. But he's very misogynistic. Very, very, very misogynistic. Early in the morning, then got some hot Krispy Kreme. It was a good day. What? Oh, somebody. Oh, okay. I was like, huh? Yeah, see. You do. I remember I was 17 and my mom asked my doctor a question and the doctor asked if I could get permission. Yeah, I thought that. I don't know what the age is and I don't know what the limitations is, but I thought that there were certain things that couldn't be said. I thought that the doctor didn't have to answer. Girl, okay, you're in jail. Hello. He talks to her like a child. I remember him being in jail and using the one call for. Okay, both of y'all just told the same story. Right, and she actually left. Do you understand how hard I would laugh if my husband called me from jail to tell me I couldn't go to the club? Do we need to really talk about how hard? I would still be laughing. Yeah, she left. Y'all, I would still be laughing. I need you to understand. I would still be laughing at him. You think I'm going? Yeah. I see you when you make bail, dog. Okay, Abby. I will see you when you make bail. When you make bail, we'll talk about where I am. How about that? How about that? Wish I would. I wish I would bring my happy tail home. Abby said I would have said make me. I'd be like, I'll go home when you come home. I'll go home when you come home. Whew. Child. Girl, I don't even need to lie, but I see what you're saying, though, Shauna, but I ain't even gonna lie. You are in jail. You don't get to dictate anything over her. Child, I wish I would. You said Teddy had you rolling. At what part? What part you talking about? Because El Teddy a fool. It's a lot of things we could be laughing at when it comes to El Teddy, honey. She absolutely has options. But like I said, this last time, she actually moved out, got her own house, and all the old tricks didn't work anymore. All the old tricks wasn't working. And he actually thought he was about to lose her. I think he actually got scared this time. I think in the past, he knew she wasn't going nowhere. They'd break up, get back. Because they've been breaking up and getting back together since they started dating. Let's be clear. Break up, get back together. Break up, get back together. Break up, get back together. But this last time, honey, she done moved out. She done got her group back together, was making her own money, was going out on tour. She done bought a basketball team. She done got another hit record with what's her face using the sample from No Scrubs. Oh, she was doing it. She was living her best life. And I think he was really sitting back going, wait a minute. My normal tricks ain't working. He pulling all the tricks out the bag, and ain't none of them tricks working anymore. Ain't none of them working anymore. And he's really sitting there like, man, I might really lose this woman. And I think he did have to make some concessions and get his life together. It must be the best she's ever had. Oh yeah, he absolutely did, Dark Chocolate. Because he's the one that got her off the show. He said he didn't want her on the show anymore. And that's why Tiny and Shekinah kind of had their own show for a minute. They were kind of doing their own thing. But he was the one that got her off the show. Kind of controlling? Child. Simply be yourself. You are underestimating because he ain't kind of nothing. He's very controlling. But you know what I say about other people's relationships? If you like it, I love it. If that's what, that's what make you happy. It must, Abby. It must. Okay, little baby. Yeah, because him and Shekinah have gone back and forth on social media a few times where she done slam cussed him all the way out. Okay. All the way out. Sure. Is that all the hashtags? Did we cover all the hashtags? I haven't been live all week, y'all. So I said, let me get on here for a little while because it's just been one of those weeks. But the last 3 weeks have just been back to back to back to back. And don't get me wrong, I ain't complaining because, I'm cool with it. But it's just been a lot. Yes, you do. Simply be yourself. You need to get on over to Abby's channel. Look, y'all, we trying to get Abby to 1,000 views, okay? We got her over. I checked her numbers the other day. She had 2-something. So we moving up the ladder. Slowly but surely, we moving up the ladder, honey. We slow and steady over here. We slow and steady over here, but we're going to get Abby to the promised land, honey. We're going to get her to 1,000, honey. We're going to get her to the promised land. Oh, yeah. See, I was about to go fight the heavyweight champion when he thought that Tiny was getting some, and I do think she was getting some. Hey, Lamone, how you doing, boo? Thank you. You enjoyed it? Girl, so who you think shot? Okay, y'all, for those of y'all who look at Power, and at this point, it is not a spoiler because the episode came out on Sunday. Saturday night if you caught it on demand. So 3 days later, it ain't no spoiler. Who y'all think shot Ghost? Drop it in the chat. Who you think shot Ghost? Yes, the road to 1K. Oh, that's good. But it's good to see you, Lamont. Thanks for popping in. You hope it was Tasha? Oh, Lord. You hope it was Tasha Ebby. I think it was, y'all know I've been saying from the beginning, I thought it was Tariq. I've been saying from the beginning, Tariq. I always thought Tariq and Ghost would, but I've been doing this podcast the last couple of weeks. I've been invited to do a podcast for a power review, and they were saying that they felt like Tariq was on his way to a meeting. Like he had that suit on. We know he had just left the party, and he was just dressed. They thought he wasn't. I said, I don't know. I think because I always felt like from the beginning, Tariq was going to have to be the one to kill his father. I always felt like it was Tariq. And I hope she get to pull the plug on his lights on. Yeah, see, I said the same thing, Katana. I said the same thing, that I feel like the look on his face was like, what? Because I don't think it would have shocked him if Tasha shot him. I don't think that would have shocked him at all. Oh, that's right, y'all. That's right. Y'all go on over there and subscribe to Ebby, my girl, my big sister. Because I'm getting ready to shut it down in about 9 more minutes. I'm going to shut it down in 9 more minutes so that I can get a couple of things. Oh, you've been working on some new music? Really? I love jazz. Let me know when you put the links up and stuff like that, or you upload. What do you on Spotify, or you just do stuff on YouTube? Where do you post your music, Lamont? All of the above. Okay, well, let us know. Let me know when you drop some new music, boo. I enjoy jazz. I love jazz. I used to be a lot more into jazz than I am now. I've gotten lazy with my music because I don't listen to a lot of music anymore. I used to be the kind of person that I would listen to music before I would watch a movie, before I would watch TV. I was a music person. I could have the TV on. I could go a whole day and not have the TV on and just have music on and read a book or just chill out and listen to me. Like, I'm a music person. But over the last 5 years, I've gotten so, maybe probably more than that, I've gotten so lazy with my music. Oh, child. L Teddy with that clap on, clap off, honey, he's a fool. He a big fool. But when I tell y'all, can I tell y'all, for those of y'all who watch Greenleaf, can I tell you how hard I laughed when that doctor said, you have chlamydia? I said, what? First of all, who the hell is still getting chlamydia? I ain't heard of nobody having chlamydia in forever. And I fell out. And then when I watched L Teddy's review and this fool started singing about clap on, clap off the clapper, he's so stupid. Oh, he's so stupid, y'all. Man, we're arguing this morning over Greenleaf. I said, we're going to stop talking about Greenleaf right now. We're going to save it for the panel because we were going at it this morning, honey, because we disagree on a lot of stuff with Greenleaf. If you look at his review and you look at my review, you'll probably see where we kind of disagree on some stuff. So I can't wait until we come together, honey, and we do our panel. I believe we're going to do it Friday night when I get home from work. Okay, Lamont, her little stinking ass. CD Baby, is that a website, or are you saying CDs, baby? Like, I do CDs too. Or is that a website? I've never heard of CD Baby before, Lamont. But I do know Spotify and iTunes. Oh, it's a website. Okay, cool. Just let us know when you drop it, because I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yes, honey. Oh, yes. Clarissa. Ooh, wee. Her little stinking tail. messed around and got chlamydia. I said, that's got to be a mess. Your husband been cheating on you all these years, off and on, and you done forgave him, and then the one time you cheat, you done caught yourself an STD. What'd I do? You think chlamydia and syphilis back on the rise? Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Simply Be Yourself. Really? It's back on the rise. Ooh. I've been talking about syphilis. Me and my students, my psychology class, we've been talking about ethics and research. And so we talked about the Tuskegee experiment. Obviously, we brought that up. Talk about ethics. Ooh. Yes, honey. All right. So, yeah, at least it is treatable. Because at first, I didn't really think she was pregnant, but I was thinking, Lord, if she done messed around and got pregnant. So there's some, hey, C's Too Much. How you doing, babe? There's some new people in the room. For the new people in the room, I'm just dropping my information for you guys. You can follow me on all social media. That's my Twitter. That is my email. That is my Instagram. And also my Cash App. I'm just saying. Everybody else got one. But yeah, herpes is still alive and well. Yes, that's right, Cola. She got that nasty woman's disease. You think Tasha or Tate did it? Okay. Oh, well, you good. Then it's your weekend, huh? You were off today and tomorrow. This your weekend. I ain't mad at you. I'm working late on Friday, but then I'm off on Monday. So I'm like, I'll take a 3-day weekend. I ain't mad. And you know what? I thought about that too. And I even thought about it when it went down. Like, you're cheating on your husband. I'm not making any excuses for cheating, but how disrespectful, outside of the fact that you're cheating on your husband, how disrespectful is it that you're not going to use no protection? And I mean on both ends, whether it's the woman cheating or the man cheating. How disrespectful is it that you not use any protection? I mean, it's bad enough that you cheating, but now you just don't care. Ugh. Oh, that's so disrespectful. On so many levels. But I mean, I understand why Jacob was pissed off. Because I mean, again, yeah, we know Jacob, he a hoe too. And he's had affairs. But like he said, I ain't never bring nothing home. I ain't never bring no babies home. I ain't never bring no diseases home. I mean, yes, I cheated. Okay, but damn. And I'm thinking the same thing. At least he was smart about it. Golly. Oh, Lord. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Cheating is bad enough, but not being safe. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, cheating is, there's no excuse. I'm not making no excuse for it. But damn, if you gonna cheat, at least make sure that you are not being, you're not taking a risk of putting your partner in danger with something deeper. Like, golly. Yeah, I have one. I'm supposed to be at a meeting right now. Well, not right now. On my way to a meeting right now. The meeting starts at 7:30. And I actually was going to go to the meeting. But my leg is bothering me. That's how y'all pull my Achilles. Child. That's been a whole nother situation right there. Because, it's like having a sprained ankle. There's nothing you can do about an Achilles heel being pulled. There's nothing you can do about that. You know what I mean? So I've been trying to keep it elevated and icing it and heat and iced and heat, all them little tricks. But there's really not a whole lot they can do. I mean, it's got to kind of heal on its own, and it takes a long time to heal. So. Let me get off of here, y'all. But yes, one more time before we get off of here. Anybody? Oh, I'm sorry. Anybody that okay, Abby, I understand that too, girl. I understand that too. Exactly, cause Teddy crazy. He kept saying it and then the rest of the episode he just kept calling her to clap. I said, "You stupid." Anyway, anybody in the chat, if you have not subscribed to Abby, hey, we about to come up off here, girl. But how you doing, boo? How are you? Yes, bitch just stepped in the room. He's a content creator. He's been dropping some everyday stuff right now, some hot topics, some news. Y'all check him out. Y'all check out Abby. It's all good, boo. It's all good. We're gonna get you back on the panel soon. Abby, BB Nice was up in here earlier. I'm not sure. I did see the Chasing Dallas trailer, y'all. I did. Did y'all see it? Yes, yes, B, did you see it? Yeah, I'm not sure of any other kind, but I did see BB Nice in here earlier. Yeah, I saw it. You're gonna be doing a quick review, honey. Okay, so a lot of that footage that it looked like was from remember when we were on the panel, we did the panel, and Markel said that the night of the lingerie party, it turned into, well, you say night at the fights or something like that. And that's what it was. That's where a lot of that footage was coming from, was from that night. And I'm like, who is fighting? Like, that looked like that was a big old fight, honey. A big old brawl. So I said, I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, I'm definitely waiting to see it with bated breath. I don't know where the little brothers are. Well, you know, baby brother, JG, he probably still getting off from work. Okay, your Sees Too Much. Yeah, y'all go over there and subscribe to Sees Too Much. I'm sorry, baby. Your Real Housewives of Atlanta review will be up. Okay. All right, we have to check that out. We'll have to check it out. Check it out. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure. And Jaded, who knows where Jaded is? I need to call Jaded and check on him. I feel like he having a moment. I need to go check on my baby brother. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to check it out. So we got Sees Too Much in the room. That's gonna be dropping that Real Housewives of Atlanta. That first episode was okay. It was giving you a little something. Now, the people in my comments were telling me that Nene was suspended, and that's why she wasn't on the first episode. So she's still suspended from that situation from last year with the closet. And I really hope they don't draw out this whole Dennis situation when we know that her and Dennis back together. So please don't draw that whole thing out. You done took the man back, so let's move on. What you talking about? Yes, B, the fight or Real Housewives of Atlanta? Which one? What you think they blew it up too much? The fight, Chasing Dallas or Real Housewives of Atlanta? That's what it was. She was in contract negotiations. Okay. Oh, Real Housewives of Atlanta. I mean, I see both sides of the coin. I feel like if she told him not to go in her closet, then don't go in her closet. But I also feel like it wasn't necessary to get physical either. But they were wrong for going in the woman's closet. If she said don't go in her closet, don't go in her closet. Like, and it doesn't matter why she said. She might have had dirty drawers on the floor. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why she said don't go in her closet, but that was her damn closet, and she said don't go in there. But I know she's on this season, so take in mind her emotional state dealing with Greg and his situation. She don't. Right. I mean, like I said, I feel like that was just a bad day. I feel like you had bad decisions mixed with alcohol, mixed with, like you said, high emotion. Because remember, before all of that went on, she had cussed out Portia and had cussed out Marlo. So, it was a lot going on with that. But I just feel like, again, I mean, and Nene gets on my nerves, don't get me wrong. But in that moment, I was just like, if she said don't go in her closet, don't go in her damn closet. And she didn't really trip. Like, she didn't want them going in there. But you notice she didn't get up until the cameras started following them in the closet. So she didn't want the cameras in her closet. And my thing is, I don't know why she didn't want the cameras in her closet, but she didn't want them in there. Exactly. You're going to disrespect me in my own house. So anyway. All right, y'all, I'm about to shut this down. Thank everybody for coming through. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate y'all chatting with me. Yeah, she was already in a bad mood before the camera. So that was the icing on the cake. That was definitely the icing on the cake. Night to everybody. Don't forget, Abby is going to be going live at 7 o'clock over on her channel. So if you have not already subscribed, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Abby. And I will see y'all over there in about 45 good minutes. Peace.